everyone, this is Allie at 11th House Wellbeing, and it's a bit of a change of scenery today. So we are in my bedroom today, and it's a bit of an experiment because doing recordings for my YouTube channel, I just noticed that they sound better in here than they do downstairs in my office, and it's probably because it's all carpeted in this room instead of wooden floors, and it just sounds softer. So let's see how it goes today. It's a bit of a test. So welcome to our Wednesday slot, and I hope that you are well, and I hope that you're staying safe. Now, what I have for you today is a visualization, and you might know that I'm quite fond of visualizations because we really are harnessing the immense power that our minds have to make changes to our life. And this visualization is something that you can use whenever you need a little bit of perspective on things, and especially when you're feeling stuck. You know, when you are in those times where you feel that you are trapped in a certain situation and you're trying to get out of it, but things are moving glacially slowly, or sometimes they're not moving at all. That is what it feels like. At least we know that life is always moving and it's always changing, and like they say, the only certain thing is change. But sometimes it really feels like you're looking around and there is no way out. And in these situations, very often it is useful to zoom out, because we tend to get really bogged down in one particular spot. We tend to really invest ourselves, in the whole of our life, the whole of our world seems like it is shrinking to this point that we are at. So if we zoom out and gain a wider perspective, a wider context, and see more of the timeline of our life, then that is really useful to gain a sense of proportions, really, to gain a sense of we are not going to be stuck here forever, and we can actually sometimes glimpse a way out as well. So whether you are sitting down or lying down doing this, and I'm standing today, so whatever your position is, just make sure that you are nice and comfortable. And if you are sitting down, make sure that your spine is nice and straight, because that will help you feel more alert and more open as well. And if you want, you can close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes now. And I'd like you to, first of all, if you are feeling a bit anxious right now, it would really help you to take a few nice deep breaths, if you can, all the way down into your tummy, and really take your time to breathe out. And anytime that you are feeling a bit stressed, anxious, see if you can take a few breaths by keeping your out breath longer than the in breath. And that really helps our parasympathetic system to kick in and slow us down, calm us down. That's it. And I'd like you to use your imagination now to see or to visualize or feel that you are on top of a hill. So if you think you're maybe not too good at seeing things in your mind's eye, keep in mind that you can use your other senses as well. So I'd like you to imagine that you are standing in the middle of a beautiful meadow. And I'd like you to look all around and see whatever you can see, the green grass, all the colourful wildflowers. See if there are trees around you, And see if there is any water. There might be a stream or a lake or a pond or a river. See the blue sky. And if it's not blue, keep in mind that this is a meadow and a hilltop in your mind. So the weather is just perfect for you. If you love the rain, it's raining on your skin. You can just enjoy it on your hair, on your skin. If you like the wind, you can put in a breeze and feel it on your hands, on your face. Or you can feel the sunshine if it is sunny. Feel the warmth of it. And like I said, bring in your other senses as well. So what sounds can you hear? You might be able to hear birds. You might be able to hear the wind in the trees, on the grass. And maybe the sound of water. And just create your soundscape the way you want it. What about smells? You might be smelling the ground, the grass, rain if it's raining, or that smell of warm grass that we smell in summer. You might be able to smell the wildflowers. You might be able to smell the trees, pine needles. And because this is your own meadow in your own mind, again, you can put in whatever you want, any of your favorite smells. And anything that you can feel on your skin. We said it could be the rain, it could be the breeze, it could be the sunshine. It could be just nice, comfortable clothes on your skin. Use all of your senses. And anything that you bring in, just enjoy everything. And again, I'd like you to use your imagination again to see the path in front of you, just stretching out in front of you into the distance that led you here to the top of this hill. And I'd like you to see everything, see all of the bends, all of the twists and turns, as far as the eye can see. And you will be able to see or to sense or to imagine that there are stretches in this path which are more arduous than other stretches. Some of them are gentle and some of them are steep, and they might be quite uneven and tricky. And I'd like you, with your mind, to home in on the place in this path where you feel that you are at now. So this difficult time. And what can you see? What are the obstacles? Is it steeped in darkness? Is the ground boggy or sticky? Is it slippery? Are there any big rocks, big boulders in the way that you need to cross, climb over, or get around? Are there any fallen trees? Is there anything or anyone just preventing you, stopping you from moving forwards? It could be a snowstorm, snow drifts. It could just be a very, very hard, very steep climb. And as you take stock of this tricky, this difficult stretch of the path that you're navigating, I'd like you also to get an idea of the distance separating you on the hilltop, your vantage point from this part of your path. Now, this hill that you're standing on is the place in your life that you will be at some point down the line. When you get there and you're able to look back and gain a view, a full perspective of this time in your life, which feels so impassable, so arduous. So gain a perspective of the distance. See how far you've come. And I'd like you to also make a mental note of all the steps that you took to get out of there. Get out of that sticky situation. See all of the footholds, see all of the nice, safe, stable, flat stones, for example, waiting for your feet to get there, welcoming your steps. Just map the way out and see how you got out of there and up you. And also see how the path levels out after that stretch, how it becomes more gentle, softer. There might be a nice stretch of soft moss to walk on. And now just put your attention back in the meadow where you are standing. And again, look around. Look at where you are. And just gain an appreciation of how far you have come. And, this is nothing to do with any perceived weakness of yours. This is absolutely nothing to do with any perceived faults of yours. This is a hard path. And this stretch that you're finding yourself in would be hard for anyone. So it is okay to actually offer yourself some compassion. Like I so often say, what would you say to a friend in the same situation? You would be supporting, you would be encouraging, so you can be the same to yourself as well. And just tell yourself that it's okay. It is hard. It would be hard for anyone, but you will get out of there. Life moves, life changes, and it will get easier. And again, in your mind's eye, looking around at this beautiful place that you're finding yourself in, well done, you've made it. It was hard, it was steep, but you've made it, and it was worth it. And it's okay to be a good friend to yourself. We so often are our harshest critics, but it's okay to be a good friend to yourself. It's actually a lot more productive. So, well done. That's me done for today. And be proud of yourselves. You've done well. You've done well. In the circumstances, you are doing very well. and I'll see you here next time. Have a nice week. Stay safe. Bye. Bye bye.